Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Mimi here. I normally would have posted this video before I went to the appointment, but things happened and I just didn't get around to making the video, so I am making it now. So, the neurology doctor that I've been seeing, with the sleep study and everything, trying to, rule out things and trying to figure out what's going on, why I'm not reaching REM sleep, why I have terrible night terrors, which have been reoccurring lately, and occurring more frequently, like 2 to 3 times a week. So he wanted me to have, well, first I got blood work done for like iron deficiency and things like that, and my vitamin D was low, and he wants me to take 1,000 units of that daily. So once I'm able to get to the store and get that, I will start taking it. The other thing is I got the EEG done, which does a scan of your brain, and what they were scanning for was to see if I had if I'm having seizures in my sleep. Apparently, I didn't know this, it's very common for people to have seizures in their sleep, and you wouldn't know because, well, you're sleeping. So it was interesting. They put like all kinds of pads. There was like 24 to 30 pads all over my head, and there were one here and one here to measure my heart. And I was in this chair, and he got me a little blanket, and I just kind of leaned back, and he would ask me some questions, and I would answer. And before I went in, I was told to not take my night medicine, which, okay, I get it. They're doing it because they want to get the best results possible. But what happens when I don't take my night meds is I can't sleep, at least not right away. And they wanted me to go to bed at midnight, and whether or not I slept, get up at 5 and then stay awake. And what ended up happening is I fell asleep sometime after 4:30, and I woke up around 9:30. My appointment was at 1. And I told them that, and they said that was fine. So when they did the test, they did this light thing, and when they tell you to keep your eyes closed because it is so bright. I could see all the atoms. Even though my eyes were closed, I could see all these, like, it was very bright and intense, and it starts off like flashes and stuff in brightness, but it increases and intensifies in how fast it's doing it and how bright it is. So if you ever get that done and they tell you to keep your eyes closed, okay? Or bring something that you can put over your eyes or something, because it's bright, and I'm sure that if you actually looked into it, you might end up burning part of your eye, and then you'd have a whole other situation to deal with. So that's also a way to tell if you might be having seizures or prone to seizures. I'm not exactly sure, but it was an interesting thing to go through. And then after that, it was monitoring my brain activity the whole time. But this time, if I can fall asleep, great. The better the readings will be. And I did manage to go to stage 2 sleep. And it was weird because I didn't feel like I was sleeping, but I didn't feel like I was awake, I was still kind of aware of things going on, but it was more like it was incorporated in my head rather than just hearing it when you're awake and picturing it in your mind. You know what I mean? It's like a little different when you're somewhat, unconscious. At least that's my experience. So it was good that I made it to stage 2. And I was surprised that I even fell asleep at all. I mean, but then again, I hadn't taken my meds and I was tired. And because of that, it's thrown off my system right now. So I'm only sleeping like 4 hours or 4.5 hours at a time, even with my medicine. So I don't know. I still feel tired a lot. I do feel less tired, eating more healthy and being a little bit more active than I was. It's making me feel good, which is great. But I still have like the brain fog, and my memory is not that great. It's great sometimes, and then other times it's like how come I can't remember this properly? I don't know. But when your brain lacks certain things, it can make it harder to have to use your cognitive functioning or your memory or things like that, because the wires get crossed somehow, or whatever it is that they do. Maybe they short circuit. I don't know. Oh, that's a good movie. Both of them are. So yeah, he said to wait about a week for the test results, and if they don't call within a week, to give them a call to find out the results, and hopefully the results are negative. If they're positive, well, I don't know what that means, but probably more tests, I guess. But let's hope that it is negative. We're hoping, we're praying, we're wishing for a negative. Sorry. So if I seem a little silly or whatever, it's because I'm so tired. My sleep schedule's all weird right now, so I'm trying to balance myself out. So yeah, that was my EEG experience, and it wasn't terrible, and it wasn't that long. I mean, it didn't seem like it was that long. The technician was super nice and very professional and engaged in conversation with me, and the whole experience, aside from the light, I'd say a 9 out of 10. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I will let you know what the results are in an upcoming video, and go from there. All right. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Please take care of yourselves. Please be safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.